Hello, hello! Our first match today is gonna be quite laggy, but oh well, hey, it happens. It didn't really start out that way, but yeah, in time, it really worked in quite a weird way. Like it came and went away. Like, check this out. Oh, in a minute here, in a second. Look. What? Huh? Huh? Yeah. What the fuck, man? Yeah, FromSoft really has to work on their netcode. I've never really seen stuff like this happen in any other video game. What the fuck is going on? Oh my god, Mr. Connection, man, what the hell? Yeah, I'm gonna let the rest of the invasion speak for itself here. What? Oh, I see. What? Okay. What was that? What? Enjoying your drink? What the fuck? Dude, are you playing on Wi-Fi? What the fuck, man? Whoa! Okay, this one was just hilarious. I didn't plan this at all. I just, I saw the opportunity and I took it, okay? So, yeah, we have a Lake of Rot here going on, and the invader probably didn't expect that. And bam! Yeah, good luck going back on the platform. Okay, this one was just nice. The guy let me deal with the mobs, and those are, just not your any ordinary mobs. Those are the pests, which are very annoying to deal with, and he just let me deal with them first before we fought. And then he later, did something to me. I mean, I'm not gonna spoil it, but yeah, he is quite the fighter. And here Mr. Trainee Knight has gotten a second opportunity to deal with me, and this time there's no lack of rod to save my ass. And I have to say, yeah, he has a really effective spell setup going on, and he uses all sorts of incantations and sorceries both. He really is quite something. I have to give him that. This fight will take some time, just giving you a heads up. But yeah, pay close attention. Like, there are some instances in this fight that I think I should have gotten hit, but I didn't. I don't know why. I gotta count my blessings, I guess. But I have to say, forgot the specific name of this spell, but like this little incantation that just makes a tiny burst of flames from your hand when you snap your fingers. This incantation really is like, it seems like such a basic, weak incantation, but the damage it does and the speed of it and the mana cost effectiveness of it, wow, it really is quite an incredible incantation. If you have enough mana for it, you can just use that instead of a weapon, really. It's crazy. Fuck? Wow, that's quite some range. What the hell? And this one was a bit of an experiment. I tried just poking the guy to death with the shield pokes, you know. I really like the dueling shield. I think it's a really nice idea, although it can be really annoying to deal with for the opponent. I do realize that, but it's just kind of fun to just poke away and have some block frames. But I have to say, yeah, if you just make one mistake, if you just overextend at low stamina a little bit, yeah, you're gonna regret that. So what will happen now? No healing again. Well, at least I tested it. Jesus. Whoa, Darkrai. Like the Pokemon. What the hell is that damage? Damn. Mage moment. And this one, I believe, requires some explanation. So I got invaded by a really quirky guy. So what he does is, there is a certain, let's call it a bug. There is a certain bug in Elden Ring that makes it that if you stack, there are two buffs that you can stack. Invisible Body and the skill Assassin's Gambit from a weapon. So one is a sorcery, the other is a skill. If you stack them both, your enemies will be unable to lock onto you. So like, you know, it mostly affects players, although you will be very stealthy against mobs as well, I guess. So yeah, against an unprepared opponent, this guy would have quite the advantage, but I am very aware of the existence of this bug, of this interaction, although maybe it's not quite a bug, because it's been around for quite some time, it's been reported, and FromSoft never really got rid of it. So I'm starting to think that maybe they are leaving it in on purpose, perhaps? Well, nonetheless, I think I managed quite well, because I was lucky enough to use a weapon with hyper armor and quite some range. Also, we did get some nice snipes with the charge heavies. That's really satisfying, I really like this weapon. I could have utilized wild strikes better, but I genuinely forgot. I was so... I don't know what else to call it, but I was just so like stressed out, I guess, that I genuinely forgot about using my skill for most of the fight. But still, I genuinely like, it's like one of my best. This was so interesting, this was so cool. Even though it's a bug, I think it was like one of my most enjoyable, interesting fights that I ever had in Elden Ring. Kudos to the guy, even though it's a bug, you know, it was still very fun. Ah, and we almost got him there. Like, I love the Smith script hammer so much, it's so fun. It's not the best, it's far from the best actually, but, you know, when it works, it's really enjoyable, it's really fun. Come on. And this fight, genuinely it was just a great duel. Like, the guy was really skilled without having to use some sort of a sweaty meta setup, you know? He really knew what he was doing, even though, oh, never mind, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I'm just gonna say that out of, like, he switched weapons, no grudge against him for that, of course, but out of all the weapons that he used, the one that I had the most trouble with, and the one that he finished me off with, was the one you might not have suspected it being towards the end of the fight. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but yeah, just pay close attention. I could handle anything he threw at me, but yeah, also, yeah, at some times, he really was. I really managed to put him against a wall, so to speak, yeah. Close one. I almost got him a couple of times. And as before, landing the thrown hammer attacks is really satisfying. We even got to have a rematch, and let's just say that this one went quite differently than the previous one. That's how I'm gonna put it. Okay, so I just tactically retreated here because of all the mobs, and I really don't like fighting in the open areas, actually. I think fights are better in closed spaces. You know, not too tight, of course, but yeah. And for the last fight, we have a nice and thematic build going on for the invader here. I always appreciate that. I love builds like that, the ones that have a certain theme going on. Unfortunately for him, Phantom Slash really shown this invasion. Oh. Okay.